What's up, you guys? Today we're going to go over everything you need to know about shooting going into NBA 2K25. If you're new to the channel, hello, I'm Marauder. I've kind of established myself as the shooting guy on 2K, which is really flattering. I truly take a lot of pride into this, and I'm a huge nerd about this shooting stuff. You might look at some of these clips and be like, oh, this guy's definitely cheating. I've streamed a million times with my hand cam. I'm just a huge nerd. I've spent probably 100 hours like studying this stuff and just really spent a lot of time on this. And you can tell by some of these clips, like I'm just a nerd. So if you're new to the channel, if you find yourself learning anything from this video, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. Going into 2K25, there's a lot of good shooting creators. There's a lot of good content creators. I don't think there's another guy or girl creator that's gonna give you quite the knowledge about shooting in specific as me. Let's go into what you need to know about 2K25, the shooting, what the system was like this year, what are the changes. Let's talk about it. Alright, let's jump into the jump shot creator. If you're new to the channel, or if you just really want to dial in right now, this is the part to listen to. You're not gonna find this anywhere else on YouTube. Anyway, 2K23 and 2K24, the jump shot creators look the exact same way. If you go on Google right now and you Google release height, what does release height mean in 2K24 or just 2K in general? It's going to say the release at which your player shoots the ball, which is crap. It's garbage. Your release height, that is your defensive immunity. That's your ability to shoot over players. That lessens contest. That is what release height is. That lessens contest. That's literally what it does. Release speed, that's self-explanatory. Speed of your jump shot. So, Marauder, what's defensive immunity if release height is your defensive immunity? Defensive immunity, that is the rate at which you'll get speed-ups and slowdowns. If you get an A+ defensive immunity, less speed-ups and slowdowns. If you get an F defensive immunity, more speed-ups and slowdowns. If you have an A+ defensive immunity, you're still going to get them. And if you get an F defensive immunity, you're not going to get a speed-up or slowdown every other shot. It's just the rate that you'll get them at based off of the rating. Timing stability. If you are a good shooter, just completely disregard this. This does not apply to you. But if you find yourself like, dang, sometimes I just feel like I'm holding it, an extra, like, little bit too much or an extra... I'm releasing a little bit earlier, you might want a higher timing stability. Here's your green window. If you don't know what the green window is, I might talk about that later in the video. Here's your green window. Let's say on a catch and shoot corner 3, and believe it or not, there's different green windows for every single shot, and I've talked about this in a million videos, but look, calm down, Marauder, let's just talk about this. Let's say your green window for a catch and shoot corner 3 is 0.2 seconds. Your margin of error is 0.2 seconds. That does not mean the green window itself is bigger. That's dictated by a bunch of other things like your ratings, your badges, your green machine, the contest, a million other things. But if your timing stability is higher, let's say it's an A+, you might get like an extra 0.3 seconds to time the ball, to time your jump shot. Let's say your timing stability is a little bit lower. Maybe 2K takes away 0.3 seconds from, not your green window, but your margin of error. I hope that makes sense. I explained the best I could. It's really tough to, like, kind of explain. I think most of you guys, if you're still watching the video, you're probably an intellectual. You're probably decent at 2K, so you probably understand enough of what I'm saying. So if any of that information was new to you, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe. I mean, going into 2K25, I'm going to be labbing up. I'm a nerd. I care about this stuff a lot, and I take a lot of pride in this. And again, I dare you to go find me another video on YouTube that talks about this type of stuff. Anyways, going into 2K25, specifically, if you're planning on making a build with less than 85-3, please listen up, and this is why. You are losing catch and shoot, corner specialist, open looks, claymore, green machine, and guard up. You're losing all of that this year. So if you're making a build with less than 85-3, you want to know what badges you're going to have going into this? Hold on, let me pull it up. Set shot specialist, maybe on silver, and like bronze Deadeye. That's what you're gonna be working with all year. Maybe silver Deadeye, maybe they'll let you get set shot specialist on gold. Why am I saying this? All of those things help your green window, right? Corner specialist, that gives you like +3, you know, it gives you, widens your green window. Green machine, widens your green window. Blinders, widens your green window. Catch and shoot. All this stuff's making it easier and easier to shoot. That's gone. Okay, now it's like right here, right? So how can you widen your green window again? They already talked about it. Hot zones are coming back this year. I hate to narc on you. Everyone talks about this. You gotta get your hot zones. And I'm telling you, in the first week, if you've got less than 85.3 and you don't have your hot zones, you're not going to be able to shoot. You're not going to be able to shoot. I know they're talking about maybe letting whites go in, but you're not going to be able to shoot without your hot zones if you've got a lower three-pointer. Lastly, you got to get your jump shot boost. You got to get those two things. Jump shot boost and hot zones, especially if you're a lower three, if you're planning on making a build with a lower three, as a guard, as a guard with like a high three-pointer, you know, if you're planning on making some type of three-point shot hunter, you got limitless range, you got this mini marksman badge, which apparently is going to be overpowered, and then you got this shifty shooter, which is also going to give you a boost, and all those things are boosting your green window. So, as a guard myself, I'm really excited about this, but for my viewers who aren't guards, please, I'm telling you, week 1, just get it over with. You'll be done for the rest of the year. Just got to do your lethals, you know, once a week or whatever. I'm begging you. And you know, if you're not able to shoot, you know, after week 1, just get it done. So 2K's already talked about this in their video, but there's no green machine this year. But they have talked about how there's 5 stages of takeover. In my opinion, that's going to be like the version of green machine. They talked about, okay, if you make, you know, 2 shots, you're at level 1 or level 2, and then you work your way up to finally, you know, getting your takeover or whatever. In my opinion, that's going to be your green machine. For those of you who are new to the channel, and maybe you care about this, maybe you don't, in 2K24, if you missed a wide open shot, it's going to be harder to make your next shot. If you get blocked, if you get your ankles broken, if you get dunked on defense, if you turn the ball over, even if you foul, if you get like a blocking foul or something like that, your next shot is going to be slightly harder to time. Obviously, it's not going to be impossible to time, but that lowers your green window. So going into 2K25, they've taken out green machine, which is going to be really interesting, I think. I mean, we're going to see exactly how this takeover system works in like 1 or 2 days. But I'm interested to see on if making or missing a shot or getting a foul or getting a turnover is going to affect your green window like it did this year. In the background, you can see the power of the A+ release height, you know, me kind of shooting over people. That was kind of a side note, but it'll be interesting to see exactly how this takeover system works, because momentum's always been a big thing in 2K, and I don't think they're going to take that out exactly. Best believe week 1, week 2, I'm going to be playing a lot of 2K and figuring out exactly how the green window is altered by all these different things, because it looks like we're getting a very, very different shooting system. So again, if any of this is new to you, and you're as big of a nerd as I am, and you want to shoot better, or you struggle shooting, or you want to shoot better, we really appreciate if you subscribe. Going into 2K25, we're going to be making a bunch of videos, and I can assure you that I will be working really hard so I can make shots like this, because this is how I have fun making the game, making shots like this. And also, I think I'm a decent dribbler. I mean, all this stuff. I mean, I've won some big tournaments. I've beaten guys like Joe Nose, Solo, Double H, Lamonsta. Won some big tournaments this year. Won some money. So, I think I know what I'm talking about. At least a little bit. So, yeah. That's pretty much the video. Going into 2K25, just make sure, you know, you're doing as much as you can to understand how it works at the beginning of the year. If it's not through me, then it's whatever, you know, just understanding the jump shot creator, understanding the green window, understanding what makes it bigger, what makes it smaller, because that's why you miss shots. You know, that's why some games you're like, oh, you know, I'm shooting 5 for 5 this game. I'm shooting 2 for 7 this next game. Why is that? And I've explained that in a million videos. But thank you guys for watching. If you're new, I appreciate you for watching to the end. If you're not new, then you know I already appreciate you guys. Almost at 10K. Really excited about 2K25. I will catch you guys next video. I'm probably streaming right now. And yeah, until next video, peace out.